Okay, this is the level 7 and 8 transformation, or this is the second transformation other than the reflection. Yeah, it seems like it is a reflection, but this is the rotation. A rotation is a turn. But a turn, a turn about the point of the origin. The origin. So a turn now. Equal point ile origin. I have a peoleacale ole eraser. A turn now, and find turn for there. A lava man eraser or a turn for there. Sometimes the eraser is far away from the point of origin. I turn right. Mau is an eraser from the point of origin, but still, so now, for rotation, once we rotate, give me a final rotation, the question will be based on degrees. If it's so with the 180 degree rotation, you understand what is 180 degrees look like. We already covered a linear pair, it's a straight line, supplementary has to do with straight line. So therefore 180 degree has to do with straight line. But Maila, if you are going to rotate a figure 180 degrees rotation about the origin, if I know 180 degrees rotation, you have to take the inverse of both coordinates. Or you take the opposite of both coordinates. These are the examples. Let's say we have 4 as the x, -2 of the y. So the opposite of 4 is -4. The opposite of -2 is +2. Another example we have here, we have 0 and 5. So the 0 doesn't have an opposite, a 0 of 0. Yeah. However, we have a +5, therefore, or the inverse of -5. So those are the examples. Once you do that correctly, the second figure that you're going to get, it's a 180 degrees rotation. Or is here going a rotation? It's a 90 degrees counterclockwise. Or going a rotation there, you know what a 90 degrees is. 90 degrees, yeah, mostly that be more right triangle, for complementary foot. So a 90 degrees counterclockwise or going a rotation there, what counter in what? SMA 90 degrees clockwise. Or the rotation there, it goes with the clock. Anytime the question says a 90 degrees counterclockwise, you need to switch the coordinates first. Swap oil x money y. For example, yeah, 3 and -5. So what you do, you switch. Saule 3 lenga le y, lenga lakule 3 lenga le x, alu kuyo le y. Ay lakule 5 lenga le y, alu il x, kusala switch. And then you have to take the opposite of the x. Since ole y le x, I mean the 5 is the x, ale negative, so the opposite of -5 is now +5. Yeah, if you do that correctly, let's say for this example, like say 4 and -2. Yeah, swap like oil or -2 and 4. If you are going to switch, that are more -2 and 4. However, you need to take the inverse of the x, since the x is -2, now it's going to be +2. Bawanga lo me fight. umalwa yang can really tracely the pre-image and the image. Remember the image like Alofau, I'm on your prime. The symbol over here, simple yeah, again it's called a prime for the A sub 1 foot. 90 degrees clockwise. You're going a rotation there, really what it goes to the right. But it's a 90 degree. Yeah. What do you need to do first? You need to switch the coordinates first, a swap. Yeah, and y takes the opposite. Yeah, or the opposite or there or there. If they both counterclockwise or clockwise, you switch the coordinates. Counter, x takes the opposite. Clockwise, yeah, y takes the opposite. Okay, let's look at the example here. Let's say this is the figure. We have A, it's -1 and 1. For coordinates on the B, it's -1 and 5. Yeah, coordinates of the C is -4 and 1. Now let's say they rotate 90 degrees clockwise. That means for the rotation we need to switch the coordinates, and then y takes the opposite. Yeah, so these are the coordinates of the. So now this is our pre-image. Pre-image. Yeah, our kamalalia. It's called the image. This is the image of the pre-image. Switch switch le kasi o le -1. Male kasi. And then x takes the opposite. Sawa. Usa. I'm sorry, we're doing 90 degrees clockwise. So we're swapping that. And then y takes the opposite. So we're changing the negative layer to the positive. So we're swapping the 1 and the 5. There was our -1 na ngai o na lefa mai esui le y ile positive, esui le inverse for the opposite. Okay, the -4 and 1, we swap the 1 and the -4. Yeah, again the rule says y takes the opposite, therefore we will remove the negative. Oleh kalunga lua la. So I plot A sub 1 is 1 and 1, 1, 1, or A sub 1 lenga. P sub 1 is going to be 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, or AE. And then C sub 1, kasi le X, I thought in Y, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's a C. Yeah, or there. So how do we know it's a rotation? It's a 90 degrees clockwise. Ya kilo fa le oi. Le sau le pi le ngai nunga I. La alu I. E sau le e lea o le e lea le I. Ya e alu I o. Kuso le e clockwise le alu. But the pi lea. La sau alu I o. But it's 90 degrees because, if we are taking the AP, let's take AP. Well, AP. Then I got what AP left. Yeah, by for the AP le. if we are taking those two lines, malea, a continue malengalei, then it's going to make a 90 degrees, and therefore that's a 90 degrees. That's why we call it, it's a 90 degrees clockwise rotation. So try to practice with the worksheets given. Yeah, I guess you've seen it. Thank you.